Hello everybody! Kat here, and welcome back to Skyrim Remastered. Today we're trying something new, because I'm crazy, but I'm smart and crazy. So usually I record these on Tuesday when I get home from work at 11. Then I edit, and then I upload. I don't go to bed till usually like 1 or 2 in the morning Wednesday, which is fine, or was fine, until I started working at 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesdays. So today, I've decided, today being Monday, I'm gonna stop being a complete idiot. And I'm gonna record this nonsense. Ah, that's my horsey. Hi. I record that nonsense on Monday. A, because I get off work at 4 instead of like 10 on Monday. And what was I doing? B, because then I can edit and record and just have it set up and not have to, right, I was doing something for the Thieves Guild. Stop. I can stop being that tired. It should, fingers crossed, improve the quality of the video in the sense that I am not sleep deprived, or as sleep deprived. I haven't been working for 6 hours on a little bit of sleep. Instead, I've been working 6 hours on a little bit of sleep on a Monday. Oh, before we continued with this, I forgot to set up my Wi-Fi. You ever do that? Forget to like put your Wi-Fi back on? I forgot to put my Wi-Fi back on. Let me put my Wi-Fi back on so I don't like hate myself. Even though I have unlimited data. So why would I hate myself? I don't know. Have patience with me. I have too much energy now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! I'm overworked. I'm tired. Meh. Alright. Before I continue with this button. Yes. Less. Not actually less. Just different day sleep deprivation. Hopefully I can go to bed early and not be dead on Wednesday. Which will hopefully improve my entire week. I've also been playing D&D more, and not more. I played last weekend after skipping a week. It feels like more. And my DM is the best DM to ever DM because he does the best voices. All of our NPCs have like unique voices, and I want to play with voices more. I don't have an Elizabeth voice. I have a voice for Elsa and a voice for Kaylin. So Elizabeth needs a voice. So we're going to work on exploring Elizabeth and voices. So don't laugh at me, okay? I mean, if you laugh at me, just laugh to yourself. And maybe type it. You know what? Maybe it'll make me feel better about myself. What do you want, old lady? Yeah, I'm going to try and do this thing. Look, I have news about the dragons, okay?
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
You can do whatever you want. No, that's almost Kaylin's voice. So Kaylin is my 12-year-old wood elf child, right? And I used to, for the past like year that we've had this campaign going, Kaylin's voice has basically been my voice, just with a lot more like expression, less just hyper and more. Just, I'll show you in a second. Once these two finish talking, and I can talk to them. Go faster. I painted my nails. Okay. Have it where way. Go. 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 Go.
Have you met my father? Plenty. I help my father in more ways than people realize. The city's rule, but you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions.
Lame.
Their deeds of war and valor.
Greymane or Battleborn?
Legendary.
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't know what you're asking me.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, so I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
Look, I'm not picking sides.
Sooner or later, we all have to choose a
So that's pretty close to what I do for Kaelin already. It's basically just me, but more sassy and more emotional. When she gets really happy, she gets like really excited, like, yeah. Unfortunately, I also get very excited. So sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So I really want to give Kaelin her own voice. And I've been thinking about using something a little bit more like this. It's a little bit more nasally and it's a pitch higher. So I think it sounds a little bit less like me. But yeah. So I was going to talk to somebody here. Oh, sorry. I have a voice for Elsa.
Can't a man drink in peace?
No. Maven said you're expecting me. Maven said you're expecting me. Mah!
Keep this short 'cause we've got a lot
Of course
to
we do. Ooh, nice eyes though.
Haunting Brew's owner.
Elsa has a Scottish accent that I will never ever do. That's a lie. I might do it one day. I'm not confident enough in the samples I've been listening to and the practice I've been making. So
No, the meadery has quite a pest. He's going to give you the poison to use on the Maven. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Yeah. I have a voice for Elsa. I'm pretty confident in it. I'm just not confident enough for the internet yet. Kaelin's voice could use a little bit of work. We're already a year into the campaign, so I don't want to give her anything that's too different. She's a child, so I'm already gonna play the change off as kind of like a puberty thing. Elizabeth I haven't played before, so she's gonna come up in future campaigns. And then there's Elizabeth, who I've also just made for D&D. Fun fact, she's a fighter. Because fighters are best class. I say as the ranger hoe that I am. Where am I going? This way. I say as the ranger hoe that I am. And, yeah, the only one who doesn't really have a voice, like, Kaelin's voice is kind of my voice, so even if if I'm not able to make that other one fit, like, it's not like, it's not her, if that makes sense. Like, the way that I use my voice, the way that I build my phrasing when I'm playing as Kaelin is really different from when I'm talking, I like to think. I like to think. We all like to think. So I'm just kind of hoping to find something that I like for Elizabeth before I get to play with her. See, the only thing is, I spent like 2 to 3 hours looking at voice reels for video games, video game characters, actors and actresses.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Stop talking. And I was just very disappointed to find that there's basically only 3 female voices. Like, there were over a dozen different actresses between these games, but it was the same 3 voices, just with like a different voice. There was this sort of quiet and airy voice for the cool and scholarly character. There was this really high-pitched, squeaky, obnoxious voice for the either overly playful character or the super tsundere. And then there was, like, I can't even do it, this, like, really throaty voice for, like, the aggressive female characters. I'm like, then you get the men, and they're busting out accents, and you've got, like, the more kind of quiet and reserved, but also the super, like, there were so many more voices for men, and it made me angry, and I'm like, wah, I have nothing to reference. I don't like any of these 3 voices that exist for women.
Are you kidding me? Look, I'm supposed to be holding a tape. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Well, I might be able to help. See, that's kind of like what I do for Kaelin now. It's just my voice
You're not expecting
overemphasized.
to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
You'd better, or I yell skeever.
Okay. Here, my only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my... If you plant this in the vermin's nest, don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Yeah, you do. So the hard thing for me is I don't really like movies all that much. I've always preferred reading. Oh, why do I have no weapons? This? There we go. I was gonna say, where did this go? Also, these are poisonous skeevers. Those are poisonous skeevers! Oh my god. I didn't have my weapons. Yes, I did. I'm a liar. I'm garbage. I'm trash. Ow! Items. Potions. Health. Oh, that's not good. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I love the campaign that we're in now. And I know all of my friends have my channel, but they're all damn it, I'm running. Nope, 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 nope. I am faster than you. I want you to walk onto that trap and walk onto that trap too. Yeah. Ow! Okay. That's fine. I don't remember this being that hard back when I used arrows for everything. Maybe I should be using arrows for this. Oh, nonsense. Okay, we're gonna just leave that door. I'm gonna pull my bow out and get into stealth before I walk in. Get my health back. So the thing here is... Why? Okay, just let them kill me for a reset. Yes, 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 yes. I'm having a hard time today, friends. God, I just... Okay, we're gonna walk out here. Oh, I have my bow out. That's interesting. We'll let the music change. Well, as long as I don't meta, everything is fine. Or rather, I just don't talk about future things. I'll just talk about past things. I was gonna say, I've given all my friends my channel, but they're super busy, so I don't think any of them actually, like, follow it, which is fine. So, we have been on this trek to save one of our party members who got himself arrested because he thought it would be a good idea to kill a lady in her own house. He has a lot more reasons than that. I'm like severely understating that situation. This lady also... So first and foremost, let's start with the sort of setting. In this world of our campaign, there's this situation right now where there's a plague. But to call it a plague isn't really fair because it's more a curse than a plague. Oh, abort mission. Okay, so you're the annoying one that is causing extreme problems. Where's the last one? Did it just die? Off in the corner somewhere? Maybe? What was I saying before life became miserable? Right, so there's this plague curse thing going around. It's killing a lot of people. It's really bad. So our party is, as a sort of general summary, trying to cure this plague. We kind of have an idea of how to cure it. The problem is the time that it's taking to make that cure. Now, there's a few different working pieces in this party that make that a little bit difficult. So first we have my little bean, Kaylin. Kaylin is an elvish child living in a country that really is not partial to elves. Oh, that was dramatic. So living in this society that really does not treat elves all that great. Because the elves come from this country called the Elnasi. Or called the Elnasi Kingdom. Ow! And a lot has happened with her, but long story short, she has a dragon. And a dragon is a symbol of the Elnasi. The dragon is also the main component in this cure. She's got people from the Elnasi Kingdom trying to bring her and her dragon back to the kingdom. This party has kind of become her adoptive family because her parents are dead. It didn't happen before. Don't look at me like I'm some Suish creator. There's a lot of things that are Suish about Kaylin. I admit. Her parents being dead is not one of them, because that happened during the campaign, and I don't think there was much I could have done to avoid that once everything was set in motion, and I had no idea what was being set in motion until it was too late. I think these are used to make invisibility potions, so I'm gonna need these. Anyways, so we've got little Miss Elnasi murder hobo over here, and her dragon, which isn't with her. Our clan party troop company leader. Company is the word I'm looking for. Our company leader, Svet. Svet is my favorite. I might, love Svet more than I love Kaylin, and that's impressive, because Kaylin is a really fucking fun character to play. So, Svet. Svet is the leader of our company, and true Vengaran. He's gonna save his country from this Elnasi threat, even though he's this merchant that probably never fought a day in his life. His brother's the soldier. He's like, I just want to make money. All I want is to make money. But now he's stuck in a war. Good job, Svet. So that is all fine and dandy, except for the fact that, Ow! Except for the fact that I can't see anything. Can I see this trap? That's all fine and dandy, right? Svet Team Svet, save Tavara, or save the Elnas, or save the Vanger Kingdom. Kaelin's the one who wants to. I think your trap was broken. Focusing on Svet. Stop with your train wreck of a brain cat. Svet is like, we're gonna save the Vanger Kingdom. Kaelin's like, that's fine. I want my dragon back. And he's like, ha 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 ha. Don't talk about the dragon. If I don't acknowledge it, it's not real. I swear, my sneak has gotten worse with this Thieves' Armor stuff. So yeah, Kaelin wants her dragon back. Svet wants to forget the dragon exists. Everything's great. In this party, the one we had to jailbreak was... You know what? Let me finish my introductions. Might as well. Because it'll be easier than doing it in random order later. So, that's Kaelin. That's Svet. Svet's, like, the best character ever. He was made from the merchant class rather than one of the combat classes. So he was literally designed like an NPC civilian. That's right. What? So that was like a really, really cool thing.
Someone there?
It's okay. Oh, it's not okay. Just use the bow, just use the bow. Everything else is a lie. How annoying. Vivi. So, Svet, merchant, really cool guy, leader of our company. Vivi is our wizard and is probably the only reason why we survived the encounter this weekend. She's an ex-necromancer, basically gave up all of her tropes and hopes and dreams because the party, surprise, surprise, had issues with raising dead things in a world where magic is not really a thing that is trusted easily. We have Rhea, basically a zombie, who... Oh, that's not giving her enough credit. She was revived from the dead. Raised from the dead is the word that I wanted to use there, not revived from the dead. It'd be great if I would get not stuck on corners. It's gonna be really annoying. Yeah. Can I have my arrow back? How selfish. She is a monk. She comes from a third kingdom, the Amerin Kingdom, and they're really cool. They're like this sort of Middle Eastern kind of vibe. Oh my god, what the hell? The spiders? Really? This is fun. This is just great. Right, Rhea. Sorry, I got distracted by how ridiculous this situation is. Shouldn't even have to use any arrows. We're gonna save. But yeah, she was revived by the master, the trainer of little Miss Vivi, basically to be Vivi's bodyguard. Which is great. We've got, she's about 300 years old. Not 300 live years old, but like she died 300 years ago, 300 years old. But she's super tough. She likes to kick people. Well, not, she doesn't like to. She's good at kicking people out of windows. And we love her. So that's kind of her thing. She and Svet, I guess, are now a couple. It's really weirding Kaelin out because she has this familial type relationship with Svet. And it's just like, you're like my big brother dad thing. Not sure how I feel about you getting a partner. But okay, adults are weird. Then we also have Baros, who is another favorite of mine. Baros is a Dark Elf drow, and he is the saddest but also the cutest being. He was a slave in the Underdark, so he's an escaped slave, and he was a rogue. He's now a rogue cleric. And he came up into the overworld, and it's like, he is so naive in the sense that he literally knows what nothing is, because he's been in the Underdark the whole time. So, yeah. He and Kaelin don't get along. That's a story for another day. I also just want to comment how cool an idea this space is. So notice we're dealing with a skeever infestation, right? And it's just the idea of prey and prey of opportunity, predators of opportunity. Most predators will exist wherever their prey is, and quite evidently, where is it? Yeah, quite evidently, skeevers are prey for spiders. So because there's a skeever infestation here, logic dictates that there would also be a spider infestation here. So that's cool little area building, attention to detail thing. Anyways, yeah. So that's Baros and Rhea and Vivi and Svet. And then our cleric, pure cleric, Tiefling Shalise, is actually an NPC. She doesn't exist. Rather, she's not with us right now, so she's not all that important. Let's see, we've got, yeah, just those 5. Now, we're going to break Isaac in. Now it's time for Isaac's cameo. Isaac is he's a fighter. Both in class and in name, because he's a freedom fighter. Specifically a freedom fighter that's, from what I understand of the interactions that we've had, a freedom fighter that is specifically against this, well, really any kind of injustice, but in particular in this city, a group called the Tavara Mercantile, which also happens to be the mercantile that Svet works for, and Kaelin is an apprentice to. And it also happens to be the mercantile that is trying to sell out, well, not the entire mercantile, but somebody from the mercantile is trying to sell out the Elnasi, or Vanguard Kingdom, to the Elnasi Kingdom. I don't want to deal with these things one critter at a time, which means I don't want to deal with you and your wizard friend at the same time. Oh god, I hurt. Potions. Potions. Use that, use that. Do I have any kind of invisibility? Light armor. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's what's killing me so fast. Those things have poison. Okay, that's fine. I just saved. I'll deal with that. Anyways, so we're in the Vanger Kingdom. The Vanger Kingdom is a breakaway of the Elnasi Kingdom. I don't know exactly how long ago it was, but the Vanger Kingdom used to be an Elnasi colony, and then they fought and gained their independence in a war that happened in the recent past. Okay, items. You are not the only one who can play this game. Did I miss? I missed. Son of a bitch. I need to step back and stay hidden for a second. Get my health back. So, recent past, there's a lot of tension between the Elnasi and Vanger kingdoms. And like most countries who have colonies that fight back, Elnasi Kingdom is not in exactly accordance or agreement with the Vanger claim for independence. They basically seem to, well, okay, in my defense, we've only heard from one person. But basically the one person has told us that the Elnasi are like, you know what, your tantrum is over and we're taking you back whether you want to be taken back or not. Which again, that's colonialism. So these Elnasi have been looking for Kalen because Kalen's father was an Elnasi soldier. He was a traitor. He stole a dragon egg and then ran off. Okay. I'm like allergic to something. I am like sneezing so much lately and it's really annoying. So from what we've heard from this one source, they're trying to bring them back. Now, back to Kalen. Because background. So they've been hunting Kalen because Dad stole this dragon egg. Kalen is with the party because growing up, okay, to kind of contextualize this a little bit, the Vanger Kingdom hates the Elnasi for the most part and everything that symbolizes the Elnasi, especially really far to the north, because the north is the furthest from the border, which is sort of like a southeastern thing. So Kalen grew up in one of the northmost villages, this small little farming town village thing that was having none of her Elnasiness. Oh god, they hated her family. So she grew up and basically just her life was a struggle of racism. People were unjustly cruel to her and her family because they were elves. Now, she was 12 when she ran away from home. She was 12 when she grew tired of being the only kid, being treated like she was plague-ridden by a bunch of strangers that never gave her a chance. Okay, we're gonna go load, because I didn't mean to do that. So she finally gets sick of it and decides that she's leaving. She's not putting up with this nonsense anymore. take that. And then we're gonna go that. Wow, for taking less shock damage, I took a lot of shock damage. That's fine. I'll just reload back in. This is what happens when I get distracted. Oh, wait, I can also do this. We're going to go health. Yes, good girl. We're gonna go... No! Sorry. So Kaylin ran away at 12. She took this dragon egg because she felt like she was entitled to it. And met Barros, and then, yeah. Long story short, wound up with the company. Now, these people are looking for her because they're looking for the dragon egg that her father stole. That's fine and dandy. Turns out, we thought that you know what? It's fine. Items, potions, yes. No. That's not fair. That's not fair! I hate that I have to not do that. I didn't take my finger off the trigger to express my frustration. Wait, what? I have no idea what happened there. What? Oh. Well, that sucks. Items, potions, we're gonna do damage magicka. Yes. Yeah, it's just your imagination. Keep going. Oh. What is wrong with me? See, like, what? Resist shock. Light armor skill. Health and health. Any food. Great. You know what? This worked really well before. Let's see. Let's just see. Come at me, ho. No such thing as fair in love and war, friend. Come on, I'm over here. That's right, follow the arrows. This isn't a trap. Can you not even walk into a trap correctly? Yo, bitch. There you go. Over here. No, 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 no. corner. Which way do I go? Ah! Oh, that was dangerous. You saw where I went. I didn't even crouch. What? Is it just not gonna let me pile the way I did before? Maybe it won't. Ow. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Come on.
Where are you? Damn you.
Unfair. Why do you have healing spells? That's not... You're cheating. You're cheating. I didn't think he'd be able to get over the thing. It's okay, I'm okay.
Anybody there?
Nobody's here. Let me look at what I'm wearing. Because this is getting stupid. Okay. Carrying capacity, pickpocket. Maybe that does have something to do with it. Let's look at their boots. 11. 10. Okay. Nope, I'm apparently just garbage. And I'm also apparently just using garbage arrows. Why do I even have iron arrows? Because they were free, that's right. Let's look at some potions. Let's see if I can poison this jerk face. That's right, there's nothing here. Just keep walking. Just turn around and walk away. There we go. Oh, he sees me. Oh god. This is another reason why I'm using the free arrows. I'm not good at this game. Ah! You can't see me, I'm not here. Right, so these two Olnasi have been hunting Kaelin down. For a really long time, her party tries to keep this a secret from her. Imagine how that went when she finally found out the truth. And it turns out these are also the Olnasi that are working with the Mercantile. The Mercantile that Svet works for. So. Great, yes, please give me back the arrows that I dropped. That's not an arrow that I really care about.
Can't hide.
Actually, I can, and I am. Just watch me. That was a lot easier. I'm just using the wrong arrows, apparently. I'll take that, and 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 that. Yeah, not worth anything. You can keep your clothes. Let me save, because I've been having a way too difficult time with that. So, we get to the Mercantile, and surprise, surprise, guess who's at the dinner table? That's right! A Dragonborn, which is another symbol of the, or another, like, blatantly Olnasi creature. Like elves, they're just understood to be representatives of the Olnasi kingdom. And it was a Dragonborn that was looking for Kalen. And even more surprising, Svet has met this Dragonborn before. This is the Dragonborn that Kalen, or that actually approached Svet in his search for Kalen. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing thing, isn't it? Yes, glorious. Very, very glorious. Except for the part where, the part where, oh, well, that's, there we go. I think it's this one? Oh, well, that sucks. Yes, okay. I'll just quit them. The part where, yeah, he told this El Nasi that he had never ever met a child of that description before. So, surprise, Mr. El Nasi was not very happy to see Svet and Kalen sitting down to the supper table. He was like, what was that about having never seen the person meeting this description before? And we realized pretty early on that we could not beat him. One of our fighter has, I guess, this ability to gauge the ability of people X number of levels over, and the entire the entire dinner, which might as well have been a fight, poor Isaac is at the table, like, no, bad news bears, this is not good. He was not having a good day. He was not a happy camper, and that should have been a big warning to us. So nighttime rolls around, or dinner, the end of dinner rolls around, and Villia, this woman, turns and she asks us. She says, "You're gonna kill the leader of this, well, no, she said, I want to hire your company," and we all thought we were gonna die, so we were briefly confused and very concerned. What do you mean you want to hire our company? I want to hire you to kill Fredrin Tavara, the leader of this place. It's like, oh no. So we go back, we agree, because we are severely outclassed here. Like, there is nothing we can do except agree. And so Svet's like, okay, we'll do it. And Kalen's at the table having a bit of a, like, cultural hard-on for the El Nasi at the table, who's been, like, low-key slipping her information about the El Nasi kingdom, like, really playing it up. Like, I imagine the way they used to play up America, like, way back when they wanted people to like move to America. He's like, oh yeah, we have this wonderful village, my home city, and also the city of knowledge. Yeah, it's great, I'll take you there one day. And Kalen's like, it'll be nice. And Isaac's like, Kalen's like, oh, that sounds nice. Oh, that sounds really nice, actually. And Isaac's in the corner like, no, Kalen, DM, when Kalen looks this way, Isaac gives her a hard no face, but Kalen's only got eyes for this Dragonborn. Like, tell me more about the El Nasi kingdom. I have a key. I have the key, don't I? Pretty sure I have. Oh wait, it's right here. So yeah, that happens. And we dinner ends, we go back to our room, and there's just like complete meltdown. Kalen's sitting over here trying to hide.
Something we discussed well, it's about time. I had to. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
You better pay me.
Was something we discussed unclear?
No, it's done. Just gonna sit here.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Oh yeah, you should.
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
His arms are really veiny.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
But
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
we done good.
Said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Just wait for it. I'll get back into my D&D spiel in a
I
second.
don't think that could have gone any better.
Probably not.
Anything else you... So, you're welcome to take a look around. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him. And saved me. Start changing it up. She's put me in charge. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Oh, I will. Yeah. So yeah, the dinner was actually quite hilarious because out of character we're all just like, Kalen, no! Kalen, they're bad people! And Kalen's like, they're my people. I left to go to the Elnasi Kingdom and they're telling me everything that everybody ever kept a secret from me. Oh my god, we're like, Kaylin, no! And she does it anyways, of course. So right, we go to dinner after all is said and done. And it's all good. Not at all. Everybody, it's a shit show. Dinner is just really not good. That's incriminating. Oh. I have enough lockpicks for this. We get back to our room after this glorious dinner, and Svet's like, oh shit. Oh, things are real now. Life, this is real. This is real life. You guys don't understand. I'm not like you. And Isaac was just like, you're right, you're not like me. He was very, I feel, saddened by Svet's declaration. And Kalen's over here like, I know you're not like me. No one's like me. No one ever understands. No, she didn't. Well, she did actually cry at one point. Excuse me. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I hate these double sneezes. Ah! And we kind of go back and forth where it's just like, well, do we kill her? Do we follow through? Do we kill Fredrin Tavara? We're not killing Fredrin Tavara. And so it's like, no, we're not telling. It's like, okay, good. Because you said we were, and I'm not in on this whole treason thing. These Vangarites hate me enough as it is. I want to save the Elnasi Kingdom and the Vangar Kingdom, and so, like, getting involved in a treason plot is not good for me. He's like, no, we're not killing. We just need a plan. We need a plan. But he's, like, high-key freaking out over here. Like, he is really, really freaking out. And things are said that are hurtful to these people. And it's actually like this really sad, really beautiful moment where I feel like Svet for a long time has been sitting here like, because he was a civilian, he was just a merchant, and then he got caught up with an elvish Elnasi runaway. An Elnasi runaway, a guy in charge of an illegal freedom fighting operation. Oh my god, my nose. Just like not the sort of people he ever anticipated getting wrapped up in. And I think it's been really stressful, and he's had to keep it together and be in charge of these people. For the longest time, he had an illegal wizard. This guy was like, he still is the most honorary merchant you'll ever meet, ever. Just a stand-up good guy. And, it just was not good news for Svet. So,
I can't believe that worked.
your lack of confidence makes me sad.
I can't believe that
You
worked.
just said that. Ugh. I'm like super congested all of a sudden. What do I need to do now? Go back to Riften. I think I need to talk to... Yeah, that's what I need to do. Go back there. I didn't want to do that. No. I didn't mean to do that either. Anyways, it turned out to be this big fight, and then we're like, no, everything is fine. Seriously, just calm down. Everything is fine. We'll figure out a plan. Okay, this is our plan. Just stick to it. It'll be good. Caitlin is antsy. This is the closest she's been to her goal of the Elnasi kingdom since she first left home. But it's behind this barrier of somebody that is sworn to her by everybody she's come to trust is bad. It's gonna do bad things to her. And so she's anxious. She's not sleeping very well.
Coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
I did nothing to Kirava. Yeah, I'm probably feeling sick. How do I get upstairs?
Come to extort more from me?
No, how do I get... That's how. Damn it.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Up for some fishing this week. I don't know, Bolly. It's getting dangerous outside.
I trust you have good news for me.
Oh, come now.
I,
Dragon or two compared to a day full of fishing. That's not funny, Bolly. People are scared.
I lost track of my brain. Right, so, Kaylin's light sleeper. She wakes up in the middle of the night to footsteps, and she immediately goes for her weapon, because she thinks these Elnasi are coming in to, like, kidnap her. It's just Isaac. And then Isaac sits down with her. It's like, oh, I'm just keeping watch. And we were doing this outside of campaign. We were doing this back and forth in Discord between sessions. So, I didn't know if it was okay for me to make rolls. And Kaylin's instinct was, don't trust him. He's a lying asshole. But I didn't ask if I could roll insight, which I should have.
I said, give me some more drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Suit yourself.
Racist. Yeah, it just... He promised he was just keeping watch. He couldn't sleep. He was stressed. Everything was fine. We wake up the next morning. The lady of the castle has been murdered. And Isaac is missing. And I and Kaylin immediately know what has happened. But we were just like... He said he was going to go keep watch. He probably heard screams and went to see what it was. And then we get arrested for fucking accessory to murder. And then we get escaped by Svet's friend, who was going definitely to go to jail because she was a guard. And we got outside the gates and she was like, just go. Just go. It's like, So last session we had to break Isaac out. But I'm out of time. So I'm going to make a note to myself on this paper that says my name. I'm going to make a note. If I can find a pen, because my desk is a mess. Pencil case. I'll be able to tell you more about, like, the fallout.
Out of my way.
About the fallout after breakout. So, tell about Isaac break out. There. I will tell you what happens. Because obviously he's not dead. We were told he was dead, which was sad.
But I made up my mind.
And
I'm
so
not a warrior.
that just happened. Okay, you guys need to stop talking. Yeah, last session we broke him out, and I'm going to tell you all about that in the next episode. Until then, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!